Imagined I would see outside of children's illustrations. The cobra is an object of worship to Hindus, and snake charming is more than simply a form of high adrenaline street theater. I am quite happy to tell this snake I worship him. I just wish he'd stop following me. When I stop shaking sufficiently to tell Mohan I would prefer to see the more sedate aspects of this ancient land, he suggests Marina Beach. It's the second longest beach in the world, covered in soft, golden sand. Marina Beach is home to hundreds of fishermen who brave the swells of the Indian Ocean every day to bring home their catch. Mohan is inspired by the fishermen to continue my education in the Tamil way of life by cooking me a typical Tamil fish curry. But we're gonna need a bigger one than this.
Big fish is only available in market only.
I am impressed and slightly envious as Mohan navigates the market with neither recipe nor shopping list.
Yeah, this is the best fish for we will cook the fish curry.
To the pile of swordfish steaks and bags of vegetables, he finally adds an alarmingly sized mound of chilies. I have heard travelers' tales of the heat of the South Indian curry, and I break out in a sweat just thinking about it. But lunch is for later. First we are driving to Mahabalipuram, the center of temple stone carving for the whole of India. In a land with as many temples as India, you can see why the Tamils would be proud to have such a center. Men have been carving stone for Hindu temples here for 1,200 years, and the sound of hammers on stone never stops. Back in the 7th century, these stone temples were carved apparently not for worship, but just to show off some of the stonemasons' skills.
Made in a single stone. Single stone. See, single stone. This line made single stone. So this also made by single stone. This also single stone, made by single stone. Single stone, single stone.
The stonemasons used to start work at the top of these hard granite boulders and work their way down so they wouldn't damage what they'd made.
So each and every temples to made to take time 20 years. Yeah, 20 years. Yeah, 20 years.
Look at the detail. You can see why it took so long. But no one has that much time these days. And as we leave the serenity of Mahabalipuram, we are rapidly brought back to the world of today. More precisely, to lunchtime today. Mohan takes me back to his house to cook the fish he promised me. Mohan is a family man, and cooking in this household seems to be a family affair. But his wife Daciani's in charge.
She does the cooking. I will do the cutting. This fish curry you will be trying. You will be trying. Yeah. Yeah. Because very spicy.
All the same, I'm looking forward to a genuine home-cooked Tamil fish curry. And you'll have to trust me on this one. It smells delicious. The table, or at least the floor, is laid with a fresh banana leaf. As Daciani serves the food, I look around for a knife and fork.
No, we don't have a fork. We will eat with hands only. Like this. First we mix this rice and curry.
The Shah of Persia once said, quote, "Eating with a knife and fork is like making love through an interpreter." But I'm not managing to do it very well. Maybe that should tell me something. I hold back my tears for the sake of appearances, but empty Mohan's water jug in record time. With our earthly appetites taken care of, it's time for more spiritual nourishment. Mohan takes me to the gardens of the Theosophical Society. This was founded in 1875 by the unlikely partnership of a Russian countess and an American Civil War veteran. The idea was to discover the basic truth that underlies all religions. In India today, with the rise of violence between people of different faiths, it seems a noble aim. Mohan comes here to meditate. This is not a pastime I can say I'm very familiar with, but Mohan says he can teach me how. And I'm always ready to try anything new, especially if it doesn't involve too much physical activity.
Don't any thinking out of problems. We have in family a lot of problems. You forget that, then you take peaceful mind here.
Okay, Nirvana, here I come. Release from the prison of desire and the endless cycle of suffering. I wish I had a cushion. I wonder if that snake charmer ever gets bitten. Why do you never see baby pigeons? I wonder what Mohan is thinking. This is strangely peaceful. Mysteriously, I arrive in a beautiful and exotic place that I have never been to before, and for once my mind is clear. I must try this meditation more often. At peace with the world, we stroll back to the taxi through the roots of a 400-year-old banyan tree and continue our journey. Everyone knows about the British in India, and you can see their legacy everywhere you go. But what you don't hear so much about is what the French did here. Just outside Chennai in Pondicherry, there is to this day a little enclave of French influence, left over from the days when the British weren't the only ones to be coming over and plundering what they could from India. They even play the French game of boule. Unfortunately, it is not enough like bowling to give me much confidence, but Mohan is keen to show me how. The aim is to land the bowling ball as near as possible to the wooden target. Mohan throws first, but is thwarted by a hole in the ground. I have it all to play for. But even with my mind cleared by meditation, I am not quite close enough. I am forced to hide my disappointment. Mohan does not want to end my Tamil journey with a French game, and he consoles me with a traditional Tamil garland of flowers. And in return for my Tamil tour, a $100 bill.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
As Mohan drives back to Dachiani, I try to hold on to the inner peace he has shown me. But I just can't get the image of that snake charmer out of my head.